What's going on with you all? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So welcome to the Fish Corner, everybody. If you're new to the channel, do a few things for me before we even get started. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit that like button for me one time. Now let's get into the video. So, just want to give you guys an update on the 1,300 gallon build. I have made a lot of progress, y'all. A lot of progress. Matter of fact, it's right here. So I want to give you guys a little update of where I am with things, what's going to be the next phase that I plan on doing today, because I spent all day getting it to this point. So the OGs, y'all know what's up. We're going to take a look at the stand. We're going to take a look at what I've done so far, and then I'll talk to you all about what I need to do today. Hopefully, this thing is completed today, even to the point of having the plywood in here. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I need to hurry up and get this part done, get this video out. Well, not really get the video out, but I need to hurry up and get this portion of the video done, because I'm going to bring you guys along as I reach different steps along this journey of getting this thing built today. So I didn't do that yesterday. Why? Because a lot of time went into building the stand, and then the fun work was towards the end of the day. I mean, I spent probably about 10 to 12 hours yesterday working on this thing. Maybe like 10 hours. So let me show you what I've got done so far. Let me show you what I plan on doing, and then let me get to work. So taking a look. All right, y'all. So taking a look. That's the foundation. As y'all knew, the OGs know that I had to build the stand out right there, which I did. So I'm going 2 levels up. I'm going stack. That's the correct term. I'm stacking them up. I'm going to stack them up probably about maybe like 4 high, maybe 5 high, probably 4 high. And then I'll start framing out the windows. I'll start getting the corner studs done. And then, yeah, this thing is built like a tank, y'all. This thing is built like a tank. So, and I mean like a armored tank. This thing is going to be bulletproof. So what I plan on doing is adding in these right here. So I got some 5-inch screws and some 6-inch screws. Now the reason for those is I'll show you. The reason for those, look how long these are. So I want to go and add some of these in. See how I'm going into that plywood? And this plywood is 4 layers thick of the OSB, and then I have the 5-ply 3/4 inch plywood right here. So this thing, this is all the base. That's all base right there, y'all. That bottom is thick, thick, thick. And obviously it's screwed into the stand and screwed into all the studs. So I want to, you know, on this second level, gonna go in, and as you see, go past the 3/4 inch, and it goes into 2 layers of the OSB plywood. Now the reason for that, and then I got the 6-inch. And so the reason for that is because a lot of the times your plywood aquariums can fail from the bottom blowing out. So this will actually go into the next level. So I'm going to put in another piece of plywood, another 2x4 by 12 up there, and I'm going to screw it in. As you can see, it goes all the way through the 3/4 inch, and it goes into the first layer of plywood. Or I could have gone all the way down from here and went all the way down through all of that. So I have 100 of these screws, just because I'm going to do only, like I said, about 4 layers. But yeah, that's just going to give me a little bit more peace of mind. So overkilling, not in any kind of rush. Spent a ton. As you can see, these was almost another $100 on those. So we're at $1,100 from the other day. And as you can see, I bought 25 pounds of these construction screws. And You know, 1,805 of them come in there. So we're going to load up. We're going to load up. We might not use them all on this build, but we're going to use a tremendous amount on this build to make sure that this thing is overbuilt. So, yeah, look at it. What y'all think so far? Let me know in the comments as y'all tune in and start watching. And we at about 3 minutes, 48 seconds of this video so far. So, yeah, let me know what you think of it so far. Y'all remember y'all remember I had that corner tank right there, and it was so underbuilt. So we're going to make sure that we go overbuilt on this one right here. That's what we will do. So building this up, got the plywood right there. We're going to wrap it. I got my fiberglass right here, and then I'll also have my pine shield. So a lot of steps to go, but I got to get to it, y'all. So make sure that you hit that like button if you haven't done so far. And I'll catch you at my next break. All right. All right, y'all. So, man, taking me a little break, enjoying a little popsicle. It's hot. It's hot. So, where I'm at now is I went up 4 levels for 2x4x12s. I think that's the height that I'm going to go with. Now I'm going to start doing the uprights. Going to do the uprights. So we'll go a foot from the end on each end. In the center, I'll have 24 inches. And on the sides, I'll go 3 of the studs upright on each end. And then the same thing I'll do in the back. 12 inches on both sides. And then on the sides and in the back, then I'll do framework, regular framework, 16-inch on center. So that way it's easy to drill. Matter of fact, I'll do 12 inches on center. 12 inches on center. And then that way when I hang the plywood, it's easy to just drill it right on in. So that's what I have to do still. This thing is sturdy. So what I ended up doing was, on the second one, I put the 5-inch screws. And it went all the way down to, like I said, to the plywood. And then on the third one, I did the 6-inch screws. And then on this last layer right here, on the corners, I put the 6 inches on the ends, on all 4 corners. So this thing is really secure. So on this last one, all I had to do is just really just drill into these, because these aren't going anywhere. Now, the beauty of this plywood build right here, not only do I plan on doing it one time, but if we do decide to move from here, because of the height, because this is in the garage, I'm actually going to take this with me. I'm not going to have to break it down and redo it or anything like that. It's low enough to 100% get out of this garage door. And that's why I have it on this stand. It's not on the floor, so I can literally just bring a forklift in here or get a few people, lift this thing up, put it on some rolling dollies, roll this thing on out, put it on like a big freighter truck, moving truck, and get it to the next location. I'm going to do the same thing with that 3,000 gallon. I'm not going to be building things like this, spending all this money, and then having to just demolish it, right? So on the 3,000 gallon that I plan on building, I'll just put it on a little platform, you know, on a little stand, a small, low profile stand. That way I could easily just get a forklift in there, pull it out, put it on the truck. You know, it's only going to be 8 foot in width. So, you know, the freight trucks are a lot wider than 8 feet. So it'll definitely be able to fit on there. So that's the plan. Like I said, taking me a little break. As soon as I come back, I already got my template for, there's the line right there for the height that I'll need moving forward. So we'll put another 12-footer right here going across the front and the back. And then we're going to immediately start just building it out. You know what I mean? There's no way that I'm going to have this done by the end of today. I thought I would. This is a lot of work, y'all. It's a lot of work, a lot of screws, a lot of screws. So if I could at least just get the front face done, you know, hell, I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe I feel a little bit more energized after I take this break and enjoy this popsicle before it melt on me. But I also forgot to mention that, there we go. So I also forgot to mention that I had to move that pipe out the way. Remember? It was literally going across the stand. So I had to move that out the way. Had to start with that. I don't even have it back on yet because I want to let that PVC glue fully cure before I cut back on that pump. And, you know, everybody in here is doing good. If y'all was wondering how Lisa Ray is doing, she's doing absolutely fine. Everybody in here is happy. They'll be happier once that. So yeah, they'll be happier once I could cut back on that sump over there. The albino silver arowana is looking good. I'll let y'all take a look at him real quick, and then I'm gonna take my break and then get back to it. There he is. Like I said, doing good in here. Nobody's messing with him. Getting used to his space. Where you at, bud? There you go. Yep, so Kobe is not bothered by him. Nobody else is bothering him. It's all good. He was definitely due for this upgrade. So I'm going to take my break. I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. Man, all right, y'all. So that about wraps this up. Wrap up this video. This is part 1 of the 1,300-gallon build. Like I said, started yesterday already. So y'all missed the legitimate part 1 nonetheless. Y'all are caught up. I thought that I would have this thing framed out, but I spent the last couple hours cutting wood. I'll show you how much wood I got to cut. And with the circular saw, or skill saw, whichever you prefer to call it, it takes some time to do. I'm trying to make sure that the cuts are accurate. In the past, kind of went fast, rushed it. My cuts weren't as on point as they could be. So this time around, I really took my time, got the cuts right. So I'll show you all the wood I had to cut. And, you know, tomorrow will be, if I got time, if I feel like it, I'll come in here and start framing out the walls. So let me show you all the wood I had to cut, and then we'll wrap this on up. All right, see all that wood? Cut all those pieces of wood. That's 76 pieces of wood that I had to cut. So yeah, best believe I'm tired. So with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Hope that you learned something. Hope that you're inspired by something. If you're new to the channel, do a few things for me before you go. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And everybody, if y'all like the video, like the damn video. Peace.